Anti-tax protests have continued in Jordan amid reports that King Abdullah II will ask the Prime Minister to resign. Several people have been injured during the latest demonstrations against IMF-backed tax reform bill. Unions have called for a public strike on Wednesday. King Abdullah has called for calm and says Jordanian citizens have right to be angry. He is scheduled to meet with Prime Minister Hani al-Mulki on Monday. Now let's take a look at how Jordan got to this point. The protests initially began on Wednesday when workers went on strike over the government's proposed tax reforms. They called for the resignation of the Prime Minister. Now by Friday, the protests had spread beyond the capital to the region of Jerash, north of Amman. There, protesters blocked a major highway. Jordan's foreign debt is high, and the International Monetary Fund provided a $723 million loan in 2016. The IMF is working with Jordan's government to bring the country's debt sharply down by 2021. But in order to achieve this, income tax could be raised by as much as 5%. On Sunday, Jordan's King Abdullah called for dialogue on the proposed tax reforms, saying that it would not be fair that the citizen alone bears the burden of financial reforms. Basic goods have risen as much as 55% since January, and unemployment is at its highest in 25 years. King Abdullah says the war in Syria is a big factor in the country's economic challenges.
The conditions are truly difficult, so I can't really blame the Jordanian citizens. May God help them, because the economic conditions are really difficult, and there's a problem with the refugees in recent years. But we will overcome these challenges.